The recent football matches were a whirlwind of emotions and drama. Liverpool edged West Ham United 2-1, with Luis Diaz igniting the crowd with an early goal, while Mohamed Salah made history with his record-setting involvement. Newcastle United dominated Manchester United 4-1, highlighted by Sandro Tonali's stunning volley and Bruno Guimaraes sealing the deal. Chelsea battled fiercely in a 2-2 draw against Ipswich Town, showcasing their resilience. Wolverhampton's 4-2 victory over Tottenham eased relegation fears amid Spurs' blunders. Transitioning to Europe, Real Madrid narrowly defeated Deportivo Alaves, despite Kylian Mbappe's red card, while the Rome derby ended in a tense stalemate. Sporting Braga shone with a commanding 4-1 win in the Primera Liga. In the MLS, LAFC bounced back with a 2-1 victory. Colorado Rapids thrilled fans with a 3-2 win, and a goalless draw between Inter Miami and Chicago Fire left much to be desired. Off the pitch, Weston McKennie's gambling investigation stirred controversy, while Lionel Messi's potential contract extension with Inter Miami hints at continued success in his American adventure. Liverpool edged closer to clinching the Premier League title with a dramatic 2-1 victory over West Ham United at Anfield. Luis Diaz opened the scoring in the 18th minute, assisted by Mohamed Salah, who set a new record for most goal involvements in a 38-game Premier League season with 45, 27 goals, 18 assists. West Ham equalized in the 86th minute through an own goal by Andy Robertson, but Virgil van Dijk secured the win with a towering header 3 minutes later. This result keeps Liverpool at the top of the table, maintaining their lead over Arsenal. Newcastle United 4-1. Manchester United. Newcastle United delivered a commanding performance at St. James Park, defeating Manchester United 4-1. Sandro Tonali opened the scoring with a volley in the 24th minute, and although Alejandro Garnacho equalized for United, Harvey Barnes restored Newcastle's lead early in the second half. Barnes added a third goal, and Bruno Guimaraes capitalized on a goalkeeping error to seal the victory. The win propelled Newcastle to fourth place in the standings. Chelsea 2-2. Ipswich Town, Chelsea's aspirations for a top-5 finish, suffered a setback as they drew 2-2 with relegation-threatened Ipswich Town at Stamford Bridge. Ipswich took a surprising 2-0 lead with goals from Julio Enciso and Ben Johnson. An own goal by Axel Tuanzebe and a strike from Jadon Sancho brought Chelsea level, but they couldn't find a winner. The result leaves Chelsea in sixth place, while Ipswich remains in the relegation zone. We ain't got no history. Wolverhampton Wanderers 4-2. Tottenham Hotspur Wolves secured a crucial 4-2 victory over Tottenham Hotspur, lifting them to 16th in the Premier League and easing relegation fears. Tottenham's defensive errors were costly, with goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario responsible for 2 early goals. Despite goals from Mathys Tel and Richarlison, Spurs couldn't overcome Wolves' dominance. The defeat leaves Tottenham in 15th place, intensifying pressure on coach Ange Postecoglou. Reuters. La Liga Real Madrid managed a narrow 1-0 victory over Alaves, despite being reduced to 10 men after Kylian Mbappe's red card. Eduardo Camavinga scored the decisive goal in the 34th minute. The win keeps Real Madrid in second place in La Liga, trailing leaders Barcelona by 5 points. Serie A. The Rome derby ended in a 1-1 draw, with Alessio Romagnoli scoring for Lazio and Mattias Sule equalizing for Roma. The match was marred by pre-game clashes between rival fans, leading to police intervention. Both teams remain in the hunt for European qualification, with Lazio in 6th and Roma in 7th place. Bundesliga. Bayern Munich settled for a 2-2 draw against Borussia Dortmund in an intense Der Klassiker, struggling once again with inefficient finishing. Despite performances from Thomas Müller, Serge Gnabry, and Rafael Guerreiro, Bayern let their lead slip by conceding an equalizer to Waldemar Anton. Defensive lapses, particularly from Kim Min-jae, and a lackluster display from Harry Kane, added to Bayern's frustrations. The Bavarians must improve if they hope to progress in the Champions League, especially following a 2-1 home loss to Inter Milan, laden with missed opportunities and tactical errors. Bavarian Football Works. LAFC 2-1 San Jose Earthquakes. LAFC returned to winning ways with a 2-1 victory over San Jose Earthquakes. Sergi Palencia and Denise Buanga scored for LAFC, while Christian Espinoza netted a late consolation goal for San Jose. The win moves LAFC up to 4th place in the Western Conference. Colorado Rapids 3-2 San Diego FC. Colorado Rapids edged out San Diego FC in a 5-goal thriller. Georgia Mihailovic, Darren Yappi, and Rafael Navarro scored for Colorado, while Luca de la Torre and Tomas Angel found the net for San Diego. The result lifts Colorado to 6th place in the Western Conference. Inter Miami, Chicago Fire. Inter Miami and Chicago Fire played out a goalless draw at Soldier Field. Lionel Messi made his first appearance in Chicago for Inter Miami, but neither side could break the deadlock. The draw keeps Inter Miami at the top of the Eastern Conference standings. National Women's Soccer League, NWSL. In the NWSL, Angel City FC defeated Houston Dash 3-1, with Alyssa Thompson contributing an assist and a goal. Thompson became the second youngest player to reach 10 goals and 10 assists in the NWSL. Other results included Orlando Pride's 1-0 victory over Seattle Reign FC and Kansas City Current's 2-0 win against San Diego Wave FC. Northern Super League, NSL, Canada's inaugural professional women's soccer league, the Northern Super League, is set to kick off its first season on April 16, 2025.